Hi, it's Jess, it's Musicals with Cheese. Let's just get into it, guys. So, I'm really surprised at the Broadway community that we're not talking more about how Be More Chill got royally screwed at the Tonys. I'm not talking about just not getting nominated. That's part of the game, it's politics, it's all that stuff that goes along with the Tony Awards. I'm still angry about everything that happened to Great Comet a few years ago, but that's part of playing the game of Broadway. Now, most of what I'm going to say here, I'm owing lip service to a great article by Michael Riedel in the New York Post about this, so give that a read because this is just going to be a less intelligently stated version of that. So let's go into how Be More Chill got royally screwed at the Tony Awards in 2019. So the way that Be More Chill got to Broadway is not exactly the traditional means. It played way off Broadway in New Jersey for a while, and they actually scrounged together enough money to get a cast album. And through that cast album, Be More Chill developed its popularity, mostly with children through means of Tumblr and Instagram. In fact, aside from Hamilton, it is the most popular musical on all of Tumblr. So, take that for whatever that's worth. So by sheer will and fan appreciation, Be More Chill eventually made its way to Broadway, and it was not welcomed in the best way possible. Reviews were mixed, and I very famously kept talking about how Sondheim walked out of it because I think it's funny more than I'm actually mad about it, but that adds to a little bit of theater's representation of Be More Chill. And then the nominations came out, and it was only nominated for Joe Iconis' score, which felt like a slap in the face to a lot of folk, but it's part of the game. It's the first musical. Joe Iconis is going to have a great career, and so is everyone in this show. Now, with all that being said and all that hedging, let's go into what happened next. So Be More Chill was not represented in any way at the Tony Awards aside from that nomination. They never stated its name, they never brought it up a single time aside from announcing Joe Iconis' nomination. However, James Corden, Sarah Bareilles, and Josh Groban all sang a song from Be More Chill, Michael in the Bathroom, which is one of the most popularized songs within the internet headspace, and the audience and everyone in that room obviously knew what it was. That is shocking that that song made it to the Tonys, when Be More Chill was rejected from having a full performance at the Tonys with their entire cast. The entire musicals team did not know the song was coming. They were stunned, a source involved in the show said. The production heads behind Be More Chill really wanted to perform a Tony number for the show and get some promotion for them, and they were willing to pay the production costs to stage it. According to a source, the powers that be said they turned them down in 5 minutes. However, it is funny that they rejected Be More Chill, assumedly because it did not get nominated for anything like Best Musical, when they allowed a performance from the Cher show, even though that wasn't nominated for Best Musical either. So it's obvious that they are willing to use music from Be More Chill when it's convenient and profitable for them. However, when it could help a show that is a little bit on the struggling side, they decide to just toss it out. Joe Iconis very diplomatically made a post the next day, stating that he was not aware that the song was going to be used within the show, and didn't know that they were going to sing an entire parody number until he was in the audience. He was very grateful that they took the chance to sing us, but if you read between the lines a little bit, you can see that he would have preferred that they had at least mentioned what the song was from, and maybe give it a little bit more of a national TV attention than none at all. Of course, James Corden, Sarah Bareilles, and Josh Groban all did eventually come out and say that the song was a parody of Be More Chill, but it really is kind of putting a band-aid on a gaping wound. Speaking of gaping wounds, despite this being one of the most profitable Broadway seasons in a very long time, breaking numerous records, it was one of the lowest rated Tonys telecasts with only 6 million views. But most likely because they did not get any promotion from the Tony Awards in any substantial way, 11 days after its broadcast, Be More Chill announced that it will be closing its doors at the Lyceum Theater on August 11, 2019. Now, despite a lot of fans, including myself, being quite disappointed about this, I must admit that this was a long shot from the beginning that they'd even see a Broadway stage. And the fact that they made it is truly a testament to the quality of Joe Iconis' work ethic, ideals, and humor. Has it been perfect? No. Were a lot of the changes made in the Broadway transition sloppy and pandering? Very much so. But that being said, you cannot deny the work and love that comes from this cast and creatives behind Be More Chill. And I know not a single actor or creative head behind this would ever come out of this with any cynicism or anger at the situation at hand, but joy that they got there in the first place. But then the question comes to the Tony Awards and whether or not it has a viable future ahead of it, or whether or not it will end up in PBS. Honestly, I think that they need to take more risks. The reason why Hamilton was so successful is because everyone laughed at it before it even made a sense. And honestly, going with the easy answers of having Cher impersonated by the incredible Stephanie J. Block, as opposed to a really weird sci-fi musical, shows where they'd rather place their hands in this game. It's really sad, it's unfortunate, and it's a sad sign of where the Tony Awards might go. But hey, that's just my 2 cents, and who am I? I'm some idiot with a podcast, just like every other idiot with a podcast. And speaking of podcasts, right now there's a brand new episode about Be More Chill. Yeah, go give that a listen. Yeah, if you want some fun and chuckles about that, we can talk about the squips. Let's go. All right, thank you guys for watching. We'll see you next time on Musicals with Cheese.